the essential element of human communication. The actions in which we maneuver physical and even mental objects all start from our hands. Over time, the work and labor of our bodies is most evident through our hands. Some of us gain the most knowledge by indulging in hands-on activities. You see, the meaning of hands goes way beyond just physical upkeep in jewelry that our beings most desire. The air was warm and full. The smell of roast beef and potatoes grasped my nose. Unmotivated happiness grew within me, and I knew he was up to something. As we sat down to our home-cooked meal, we performed our typical family ritual. As we bowed our heads and closed our eyes, I couldn't help but keep mine open. It was as if God was prying them open to show me something. Feeling somewhat guilty, I finally gave in and left them open, watching the very so people that birthed me and gave me life give thanks to our Lord. Suddenly, my focus began to veer towards my mother's hands. Slightly confused, I twisted my wrist to get a better view of them, and I began to see something I had never seen before. Something that completely took my breath away. It was as if a story was unfolding before my eyes. A passionate story of a strong woman who has endured pain, happiness, extreme labor, hope, and much more. I then slowly glanced at my father's hands. This time I didn't need to adjust mine. I saw a story immediately. A story most similar to my mother's, but more ancient. A story about a man who's had his fair share of lessons learned. A brave, hard-working, loyal gentleman with a kind and soft spirit. As I stared at their calloused and scarred yet beautiful hands, I learned something. Not just something that would stay within me for a short while, but something that would change my life forever. These people have been to hell and back. I mean, if you really think about it, they have. But even in the middle of their darkest times, not once have they ever let up or slowed down. Their hard work is continuous, no matter the state they live in, the people they work with, or the money they receive. They only stop when someone needs a helping hand. Their hands symbolize so much more than just two limbs connected at the end of their arms. No, they symbolize where they have been, where they are, and where they are going to be. The calluses, scars, bumps, and bruises that trace and engrave their hands tell a story most meaningful to God and myself, a story that has inspired and changed my life forever.
That was awesome, Teri. I can't believe